Hi, buddy. My name is John Fisher. Welcome to accreditedinvestorleads.com. What are accredited investor oil and gas? What are accredited investors for oil placements? I don't even know what the hell that is. What are accredited investors for oil and gas private placements? An accredited investor is somebody that makes $200,000 a year for the last 2 years, $300,000 combined, million net worth not including their home, experience in managing their personal portfolio. My leads are private placement memorandum recipients. So the broker is vetting them, A. B, the broker is saying, hey, by the way, in order for you to qualify, you have to have a $50,000 investment. Is that a comfortable entry level for you for a first-time investment? And then, hey, is it liquid and is it risk capital? And then they mail them a private placement memorandum. So that's what an accredited investor is, someone that's been vetted by that broker dealer. And guess what? This private placement is usually a Reg D 506C, and they're going to have to go even further. When that guy comes in and sends money, they're going to make this guy either have to send in credentials from his accountant, or he's going to have to swear in his mother that he's absolutely an accredited investor. They take this stuff seriously. So if you think that you can go ahead and you can find investors on InfoUSA or at Lead Genie or InvestorLeads.com and pay 7 cents a name for them, that is not the right lead for you. That's a great lead, by the way, if you're selling window replacement, if you're doing roofs, landscaping, plumbing, air conditioning, stuff like that. I have that database. I've got 297. I got the whole country. I own everybody's name in the country, 297 million names. But to randomly pick people off that list because of a zip code average, it doesn't work. I mean, unless you've got a dialer that's like a supercomputer and you're just dialing and dialing and dialing. You know. And by the way, there's 250 million people on a do not call. So how many numbers are we really dialing? How many people are really left in the United States that are not on the do not call? It's a tough one. So accredited investors are a special kind of investor that the government deems to be qualified for something that risky. So they want to make sure the guy's got money, that he's sophisticated, and they're not going to let you do a private placement unless you pass that criteria. And of course, the broker's not going to let you come in unless you have money, it's risk capital, and it's liquid. So I hope I answered your question of what an accredited investor is for the oil and gas. We sell them 40 cents a name. We used to sell 50 cents, but the Apple iPhone has a silence call app on it, and half what I sell you is not even ring through. It's going to go straight to voicemail. So it's tough. It's a numbers game now, worse than ever. So we increased the volume. We dropped the price from 50 to 40 cents, and instead of 2,000 leads for 50 cents, $1,000, we're now at 5,000 leads at 40 cents, $2,000. But at least you got a shot. You know, with 2,000 leads, I don't know. I mean, you better have some pretty good people on the phone, because out of the 2,000, maybe 1,000 you'll be able to reach, and then you have to close them and have the conversation. And trust me, the closing ratio of those salespeople you got on the phone is nothing compared to the old days when I was on the phone. I hate to sound like an old fart, but we tracked our closing ratio. And, you know, every 6 people I prospected, I closed 1. So, you know, we did what's called a box close. And we made sure on the front, we found out who made the decision, if it was liquid, if it was risk capital, where the money was, who made the decision. I mean, we made sure like the only thing that guy could get away from you is by flat out lying to you or admitting that he was scared to death and he was afraid of losing his money. That's old school, not what's going on right now. And I feel bad for you guys. Why do you think I'm a one-man operation other than my younger brother? He's decent. He'll never be like his big brother. But you know what? It's an art. And you know, it's not easy anymore. But I'm going to tell you who's good at this stuff. Vets. Hire disabled vets, hire vets. Disciplined, they could learn this real quick. They'd love to have a job like this. The people that they dial would love to send them money. And let me tell you, you'll help. It's a win-win-win for everybody. Just make sure you're not scamming anybody and make sure your shit is real. Other than that, if you have any questions, feel free to call me, 561-239-0364. Have a beautiful day, and God bless.